Alright, so recently there's been rumors about a fight between Alex Pereira and Khamzat Chimaev for the light heavyweight title, which would actually be crazy because this is a very controversial matchup. You have Alex Pereira, who's one of the greatest strikers of all time, and then Khamzat Chimaev, who's arguably the greatest MMA grappler of all time, which just makes it a very interesting fight that I want to talk about. Anyway, let me know who you would pick in this matchup, whether it's Alex Pereira or Khamzat Chimaev, and while you're down there, I'd appreciate if you could like, subscribe. We're really close to 500 subs. Anyway, let me get into it. Now, this is just a rumor, okay? This isn't like an actually confirmed fight. In fact, I'd be willing to bet almost all the money I have, which is like £1, that this fight is actually not going to happen because this just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would Khamzat Chimaev, who just moved up from welterweight, finally gets his title shot at middleweight, then go up to light heavyweight and fight Alex Pereira when there's already a #1 contender being Nurmagomedov Ankalaev, which still makes absolutely no sense because every reason that they wouldn't want the Ankalaev fight, because I'm pretty sure it's the UFC that doesn't want the Ankalaev fight, not necessarily Alex Pereira, because why would Alex Pereira not want this fight? Like, Nurmagomedov Ankalaev is not like this crazy grappler, okay, like, he's more of a striker. Like, Alex Pereira probably will be able to knock out Nurmagomedov Ankalaev. I think that's a close fight. I think Alex Pereira would probably knock him out. But the thing is, the UFC is probably fearing that if Ankalaev somehow gets like a boring decision like Bilal and Merab, you know, they get a boring decision, he takes Alex Pereira's belt, and now Alex Pereira is no longer like this huge star that he is right now, because he's a megastar right now. I think that's probably what the UFC fears with Alex Pereira and Nurmagomedov Ankalaev. But then why would you feed him to Khamzat Chimaev, who's like a 20 million times better wrestler and a better grappler? Like I said at the beginning, he's probably the greatest MMA grappler of all time, like next to like Khabib, and then that's his like only competition. Bro, why would you make this fight? It's not like this is even some like crazy big money fight. I mean, it probably would sell very well. Khamzat Chimaev is a huge star, Alex Pereira is a huge star. But like, bro, this is not a fight anyone was asking for. Like, there's no need to make this. It's like, it's just such a lose-lose situation no matter who wins here. Because like, if Alex Pereira wins, they've knocked out the #1 contender at middleweight. Okay, Khamzat Chimaev, who's also a huge star, and Dricus versus Khamzat is a huge fight. And if Khamzat Chimaev was champ, that would be insane because all of this guy's fights are like bangers. So you're just losing out on money there. Okay, and then if Alex Pereira loses, this is like the worst financial decision because Alex Pereira is such a huge like pay-per-view star now. Bro, if Alex Pereira gets subbed by Khamzat Chimaev in the first round, like, they lose Alex Pereira as a pay-per-view star, and then on top of that, they have Khamzat Chimaev as champ at light heavyweight, which makes no sense. Like, genuinely, that just ruins the division, okay, because that just makes absolutely no sense. And then it ruins middleweight as well, because now they've lost the #1 contender there. Like, bro, what is the point? Like, what is the point of this fight? Like, I genuinely hope it's not true, because it genuinely just makes no sense to me. But for some reason, I can still see it happening, because for some reason, the UFC has just been going in the wrong direction for title shots, okay? It started with, like, Steve Erceg getting the most undeserved title shot of all time. And then it just went downhill from there, okay? Because Steve Erceg, he was just the tip of the iceberg, okay? Because it went from Steve Erceg, then Israel Adesanya got a title shot coming off, like, a loss, bro. This guy was, like, 1-2 in his last 3 fights, bro. Which is actually crazy how this guy got a title shot. And on top of that, then Khalil Roundtree got a title shot, which is even crazier, okay? Because Khalil Roundtree, this guy's best win was Anthony Smith. Literally was like #11 or something, just got a title shot when there was already a #1 contender. I think that's what makes it crazy. Not that he was like #11, it's the fact that there was already a #1 contender being Nurmagomedov Ankalaev, and they still for some reason gave the title shot to Khalil. And then Stipe got a title shot, which is even more crazy because this guy hadn't fought in like 4 years, and also came off one of the most like brutal KOs of all time. Like, the UFC, I don't know what they're doing. I'm hoping this isn't true, but there is like some way that this actually could be true. Like, I think it genuinely could happen, which really annoys me. But the thing is, with Alex Pereira, if he does get subbed in 1 round, the harsh truth is that if he just gets dominated on the ground by Khamzat Chimaev, like, I'm not talking about like Khamzat Chimaev goes out there and just subs him like, you know, in the first round, you know, it's fairly easy. I'm talking about if he just gets completely dominated, like, he just looks like a flopper on the ground, bro. Like, genuinely just looks like a bot, bro. If it is that bad, Alex Pereira's legacy is just completely cooked. Like, genuinely, his legacy would be completely ruined. Like, I know some people might hear that and think, like, it's ridiculous, but, like, it's gonna look like he's been protected from the UFC since his, like, debut, alright? Because if you look at it, this guy has not fought one ranked person who wasn't a pure striker, okay? He fought Sean Strickland, and you can say 5 former champs all you want, but none of those guys were remotely a test for him, okay? You can say that all you want, because I know that's a stat a lot of people bring up. Bro, Alex Pereira fought 5 former champs, and it was like Sean Strickland, Jamal Hill, Yuri Prohaska, like, oh my god, bro, those are some crazy champs right there. But still, like, you look at his resume, Sean Strickland, pure striker, Israel Adesanya, literally a pure striker, as pure as a striker as you can get, and then Jan Blachowicz, he's kind of mixed, but again, more of a better striker than he is grappler, and again, his grappling's not really that good. Then Yuri Prohaska, pure striker. Jamal Hill, pure striker. Khalil Roundtree, pure striker. It's like, bro, come on, bro. That's not a good look at all for Alex Pereira. If he then gets subbed and gets made to look like an actual idiot, bro, like an actual can on the ground, it's not going to be good at all, okay? And the reason it wouldn't be good, because people are talking about this guy like he's the GOAT, okay? People are saying if he gets the third belt, he's the MMA GOAT. And if your MMA GOAT then gets subbed, and like so easily too, like bro, it's gonna be such a terrible look for Alex Pereira, bro. So I really hope this fight doesn't happen, because I really do like Alex Pereira, and I don't want to see that happen, okay? Because a lot of people just glaze him and say 5 former champions, 5 former champions. And it's like, bro, none of these guys are a test to Alex Pereira, who's probably the greatest striker in UFC history, okay? You can argue that. He is so talented. Like, I just don't want to see this wasted by him fighting guys who he can obviously beat. Like, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if Alex Pereira somehow fights, like, Carlos Ulberg. Like, genuinely, that would not surprise me if he fights Carlos Ulberg before Ankalaev. Like, it's not looking good, bro. But with this matchup, I don't think it's close at all, to be honest. I see a lot of people saying that, bro, Pereira's gonna flying knee him. The same people that think Alex Pereira is gonna flying knee Khamzat Chimaev coming into a takedown are, like, the same people who, like, got rug pulled by the Hawk 2 ago, bro. I don't see that, how it makes any sense, like, why would that happen, bro? Just because Pereira expects it, he's not going to Masvidal Chimaev, bro. Chimaev is going to be too quick. I think Chimaev is just going to be way better on the ground as well. Obviously, again, I'm talking about Chimaev as if he's the greatest MMA grappler of all time, and there's not really any argument to be made against that. Like, bro, nah, bro, Kevin Randleman, man, Kevin Randleman. Like, bro, what other case can you make? Like, Chimaev is insanely fast, bro. I think the moment he shoots on Alex, I think he'll probably take him down, because he's just such a great grappler. And on top of that, Alex Pereira, he can train jiu-jitsu all he wants now, okay? It doesn't really matter, because Khamzat's been training his entire life, okay? I'm not glazing Khamzat, I'm actually absolutely glazing Khamzat right now, but look, bro, I'm not trying to, because Chimaev is just this good. Like, there's no way you can just say that he's not or whatever, you can just lie about it, bro. If he goes to the ground with Alex Pereira, like, I don't think Alex Pereira is going to be able to compete at all, okay? He'll probably be able to hold on Chimaev and, like, you know, maybe not get subbed immediately, but I do think Chimaev would probably hold him down. And a lot of people are saying, if Alex Pereira gets out the first round, oh my god, bro, Khamzat Chimaev's cardio is so bad. Bro, the cardio myth is just like, bro, come on, we need to end this right now. But look, Khamzat Chimaev has become a way more, like, smarter grappler recently. I mean, we saw in the Whittaker fight, he wasn't really, like, rushing too much. He was a lot slower, taking his time, and eventually did find the sub. I think if he wrestled with Alex Pereira, again, I don't think he's going to struggle at all, okay? He gassed out against Usman. Like, the one time he gassed out, okay, and really gassed out, was against Kamaru Usman by trying to beat him up in the first round, bro. And he literally did. He 10-8'd him, and he gassed out. Like, bro, that is not like this terrible thing where Khamzat Chimaev has an insanely terrible gas tank. Like, it's just like this weird thing. I don't even know where it could have came from. But anyway, let's just say that Khamzat Chimaev does have a terrible gas tank, okay? And he goes to the ground with Alex Pereira. Bro, Khamzat Chimaev is not going to struggle on the ground with Alex Pereira. It's not like Alex Pereira is like this crazy active grappler. He is literally the opposite, okay? And it's kind of like his specialty on the ground. If someone takes him down, he kind of just holds you there, and he just waits till he can, like, get up, or he just gets stood up. Like, that's it, bro. That's his entire technique. So I don't think Khamzat Chimaev is going to gas out grappling with Alex Pereira out of all people, okay? That makes absolutely no sense. So I think if it does leave the first round, I think Khamzat Chimaev is fine probably until round 5. Like, bro, if you really think that Alex Pereira is going to somehow just pull away as the fight goes on, that makes no sense to me, okay? Alex Pereira, he does have pretty good cardio, so, you know, it could happen. Like, he could just knock out Khamzat Chimaev later on. But again, that's just so unlikely, bro. I think Khamzat Chimaev is probably going to dominate him on the ground. And I don't want this fight to happen. I really don't want this fight to happen, because it just makes no sense, okay? Anyway, I'm kind of done talking. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.